Tank Talk. This is Marty. I'm reporting to you live from my mother's basement. It is December 26th, and we are going to talk some NFL and the playoff picture. So we're going to start with the AFC, and we're going to talk the Ravens. So right now they have a 74% chance to win the number one seed. They get the Dolphins and the Steelers to end the year. They could lose this if the Dolphins win out. So this is a big game for them coming up. But ultimately, I think they should get the one seed. The two seed now, the Dolphins can get the one seed, and they can also lose out of the AFC East to the Bills. Their schedule is at the Ravens and home against the Bills. So if they lose out and the Bills win out, the Bills will take the AFC East, and the Dolphins could fall from second place all the way down to fifth or sixth place. So that's a big two games for the Dolphins. Third place, we have the Chiefs. I'm not too worried about them. With their division, they're 2 games ahead of both Denver and the Raiders. The Chiefs get the Bengals, and then they're at the Chargers. So I think they should get the third or the fourth seed. Something to note, though, Mahomes has never played in the road in the playoffs, so that could be something big this season. The fourth seed now, we have Jacksonville. So the AFC South is very, very close. Jacksonville is in control right now, and they hold their own destiny. They hold the tiebreaker over both the Colts and the Texans. They beat the Colts twice this year, and then for the Texans, they have a better division record, so that's what they hold over them. The Jacksonville will end the season at the home against the Panthers and at the Titans, so they have no reason to lose out. I mean, they should definitely win out and win this division. The Texans get the Titans, and then they're at the Colts, and the Colts get the Raiders and the Texans. So Jacksonville really holds their own destiny here, and they definitely should win. 68% chance to take this division, so I'm liking them. At number 5, we have the Browns. So nothing really too much to say about the Browns. 99% chance to make the playoffs. It's just Joe Flacco and a great defense. Definitely do not want to see them in the playoffs, so they could be a team that could make a run. 6th seed, we have the Bills. Kind of already talked about them. They have the Pats and then the Dolphins. If they win out, they win this division, and they will go from the 6th seed all the way up to the 2nd or 3rd seed. So big 2 games for them. And then to end it out, we have 2 other teams down here, the Bengals and the Steelers. They're looking on the outside in. Don't really expect too much to them. The 7th seed, though, will be between the Colts and the Texans. So they play each other the last week of the season, so that could be a very big game. So this AFC South is a very competitive. So now we're going to transition to the NFC. So right now, the 49ers hold the tiebreaker over Philly and over Detroit. They beat Philly earlier this year, and then they have a better division record over Detroit. They end their season at the Commanders and then home against the Rams, so they definitely should win out and get that 1 seed. The 1 seed is very important. Coming in at the 2nd seed, we have the Eagles. So the Eagles end their season home against the Cardinals and at the Giants, so they should definitely win out. They hold the tiebreaker over the Lions based on their division record. So I'm definitely expecting the Eagles to get the 2nd seed. So the 3rd seed right now, we have the Lions. They already clinched their division. Nothing really too much to talk about them. They should get the 3rd seed, and they will look like a tough team to beat in the playoffs. The 4th seed now, we have Tampa Bay. So Tampa is pretty much in control. All they have to do is just win one out of the 2 remaining games they have. They have home against the Saints and at the Panthers, so there's no reason why they should not win at least one of those games. They're ahead of both the Saints and the Falcons, so they'll definitely win this division. The only way they lose this division is if they lose out and then the Saints or Falcons win out. But I'm expecting Tampa to make the playoffs, and so is ESPN. They have an 85% chance. Number 5, we have the Cowboys. So they're a game behind the Eagles. For them to take the division, they would need to win out, and the Eagles would need to slip up and lose to either the Giants or the Cardinals, but I don't really expect that, so I expect the Cowboys to get the 5 seed. They'll always be a tough team as well. The 6 seed right now, we have the Rams. They have a 75% chance to make the playoffs. So they're 8-7, and they close the season out at the Giants and at the 49ers. Something to note, they have a very good division record at 4-1, so they might hold a lot of tiebreakers over other teams. And then at the number 7 seed, we have the Seahawks. They end their season home against the Steelers and at the Cardinals. I expect them to get in, 71% chance. So this team could make a run if they wanted to in the playoffs. And then on the outside looking in, we got the Vikings, Green Bay, Green Bay with 29% chance, Vikings with 19% chance. I'm not really expecting too much out of them. They're gonna need some help. But that's all I got right now for you guys. So thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay on that grind and keep on hustling.